Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. 13 years ago, the development community traded source code, templates, and websites. More recently, thriving sites, stores, and apps have been traded globally from Turkey to Tampa for thousands to tens of millions of dollars. And today, we will again look to support the makers and creators, buyers and investors who make the digital economy as diverse and as rich as we all know it. Today, Flippa is announcing some revolutionary ways to get access to capital. We improve the efficiency in the way that you can sell. And we've built new services to help you hunt down a deal. Welcome to Pulse. My name is Blake Hutchison. I'm the CEO here at Flippa, and thank you so much for joining us. Flippa is the world's #1 marketplace to buy and sell online businesses. Our buyer universe is the biggest by any measure. We have starters, we have entrepreneurs, high net worths, family offices, private equity funds, venture capital, and private companies. And we thank them for creating such a vibrant marketplace, which ensures liquidity and efficiency for business owners around the world. Last month, we achieved over 45,000 monthly active buyers. This represents around 10% of our registered buyer network. This is matched to a new cohort of business owners looking to exit, and we now surpass $100 million in marketplace value monthly. With 12,000 annual sales, the marketplace, the community that is Flippa, is so much more. A few months back, we launched a world first. We launched our Market Insights product. This combines our rich data and provides back to the buying community benchmarking information. Let's say that you're interested in an e-commerce store and you want to know how that e-commerce store compares to others like it. You can now look at relevant pricing data for other assets while you're considering one to buy. Perhaps you want to know what the refund rate looks like for a given asset and how that compares to the peer set. You can now do that. You can also browse similar assets priced at a similar multiple. This is all available through our existing Market Insights feature. It's proven to be a hit. In addition to that, we pride ourselves on our ability to provide a good match between high quality business owners and acquisition fit buyers. We call this buyer matching. Each month, we see around 20,000 new buyers come to the platform. They tell us a little bit about what they're looking for. They fill out buyer mandates. They tell us if they're a company buyer or an individual buyer. They tell us their approximate budgets, including their preferred deal sizes. They obviously tell us the business models and the categories that we're interested in, that they are interested in. And accordingly, we match them up to relevant business owners. This data has become very powerful as we start to think about the new products and services that we can offer this buying community. We also have rich data connectivity. You may have noticed that when you look at an asset on Flippa, if it's connected to Shopify, we'll give you some Shopify relevant data. We ask our business owners to log in, pull down that data, and expose that data to our buying community so they can understand the veracity of the asset, seasonality, and start to predict its performance, get a sense of how it's performing from a financial standpoint. We do that across, as I mentioned, Shopify, but we also do it for apps and platforms like Google AdSense, Google Analytics, QuickBooks Online, WooCommerce, Stripe, and a few others. What many people don't know is we also have a global advisory team. From our offices in Berlin and our growing presence in Amsterdam, to our biggest office in Melbourne and our thriving US HQ in Austin. There is now a team of advisors around the world sitting on hand to help business owners and buyers find a match and get a deal done. We've done a lot, but there's so much more we can do. Flippa invented this space, and now we're changing the game again. We are revolutionizing online business M&A. Our mission remains the same. When I joined as CEO 4 years ago, it was abundantly clear that this platform was designed to help online business owners thrive and find a pathway to exit. Over that time, we've built more service offerings and started to improve our platform so that it does a better job on behalf of business owners all over the world. Our mission remains the same: to democratize the exit and provide an accessible pathway to business ownership for everyone. And that's what today's announcements are all about. So before we dig a little bit deeper, I'm going to tell you a little story. And this story helps you to understand how and why we are one step closer to enabling business ownership for everyone. A few years ago in New York City, I met Martin Bispels. Martin was an executive at QVC. He'd advised multiple startups. He was in charge of hundreds of millions of dollars in e-commerce sales and merchandising teams and their responsibilities. Martin got in touch shortly after our meeting, and it turns out he'd been hunting a deal on Flippa. He found one that matched his skill set, e-commerce, and his passion, disc golf. And so Martin and his business partner, they acquired Upper Park Disc Golf. It's a Shopify-based e-commerce business selling disc golf backpacks. Did you know that there's 50 million games of disc golf played in the US each year? Martin's found a nice niche from which to grow a fantastic business. But why am I telling you this story? The reason I'm telling you this story is because Martin has gone from acquisition entrepreneur to thriving business owner. And like many business owners around the world, Martin is now seeking capital to grow his business. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Flippa Invest. Martin and Upper Park Disc Golf are now available on Flippa Invest. If you are an investor and you're interested in e-commerce, and perhaps you have a passion for disc golf, you can invest capital with Martin, go on a growth journey with Upper Park Disc Golf, and get returns within the platform economy and within a thriving segment. Flippa Invest is a new way, the fastest and most efficient way to raise growth capital for your business. If you're an investor and you don't want to operate, it's a pathway to thriving online business ownership. You get three things. You get the ability to tap into our data, understand a business, make an informed decision as to whether that business is right for you. You can assess the asset, look at what they're asking, the growth capital needs of the business, make an informed opinion about the valuation, take on the valuation guidance as provided by the business owner, connect with the business owner, and take on an opportunity to invest in the platform economy. Better than that, as a result of our data connectivity, you will soon be able to easily manage and track the performance of your portfolio. The data is connected, it will remain connected, and each month you'll be able to see the performance of any given asset or online business that you have chosen to invest in. So not only do you get access to the opportunities, you get a transparent lens from which to view that opportunity. And that lens is ongoing, always on, available to you in almost real time. Of course, we've seen a lot of sales here at Flippa. After all, we've got a podcast called The Exit. The good news is that with all of that sales data and our ability to watch the asset's performance over time, we can provide a logical pathway to exit at some point in time in the future. We can predict the returns based on Flippa's sales index. And we make this available, obviously, to both business owner and investor. We're all in the same boat. Two things. The new Flippa Invest platform, which is live today, enables you to efficiently access capital and expertise. I've talked to you about the size of our buyer base, but here's a snapshot of the accredited investor network within the Flippa ecosystem. 21,000 plus high net worth, 200 plus family offices, 100 plus private equity funds, and 5,000 plus private companies. We are the most efficient and fastest pathway to growth capital. Business owners utilizing the platform can raise between $100,000 to $10 million. The use of capital is typically for growth. And finally, it's typically a common stock purchase or a safe note. This is all facilitated by way of an SPV, a special purpose vehicle. The special purpose vehicle is spun up for each asset and for the syndicate of investors that are interested in any given opportunity. They are now investors in that SPV, and the SPV, of course, owns equity in the growth company, i.e. Martin Bispels and Upper Park Disc Golf. There's some complexity to that, of course, but I encourage you to browse the opportunities which are now live. Ladies and gentlemen, access to the fastest growing industries and sectors globally is now available at flippa.com/invest. There are a number of opportunities available today. We've talked about the e-commerce business in the disc golf backpack space. There's a women's fitness wear business. There's a business that specializes in podcast creation. There's a range of businesses, and I encourage you to peruse them. The Flippa Invest platform will evolve over time, but we expect to have 5 to 10 new opportunities beginning November. Check it out, flippa.com/invest. Next up, we have another super exciting product launch, which our teams have worked so hard on for so long to bring to market. We've heard from our buying community that deal flow is what they want. They want to see more. They want to know what's out there. They want to understand businesses, get access to business owners, and get involved in a negotiation, get active in their deal flow hunt, their deal hunt. We have built the off-market. We are mapping the universe of online businesses. We want to understand who owns the business. We want to understand its revenue performance. We want to understand its traffic base. We want to understand the technologies it uses. We want to connect prospective buyers with business owners all over the world. We know there's so many great assets. We know that most online businesses that are in growth mode aren't even aware of the possibility of an exit. And we want to make them aware. So we're going to empower our buyer base to peruse and pursue online businesses all over the world. This is a global network available at your fingertips. Expect to see thousands of new entries monthly. Expect to see Flippa, based on our historical sales data and what we know of the asset, predict valuations and give you a sense of performance. Expect to be able to create deal shortlists and expect to be able to inquire directly. Better than that, if you want us to do the hard work for you, engage one of our brokers. We'll take on the mandate. We'll find the relevant business for you based on the Flippa off market, and we'll put you in touch with business owners directly, and let's get a deal done. We are live. There are just over 2,000 opportunities at launch. Start to browse. Provide us the feedback. It's your off market. Let us know the features that you would like us to build in. It's dynamic. It's going to be enriched. We call this your personal business development representative. Curated top quality businesses in one place. It's live. Flippa.com/off market. Check it out. Okay. Flippa data. We've been investing heavily in our data footprint. We're trying to help both business owners list efficiently and sell successfully. On the flip side, as a marketplace, we want buyers to be able to find the relevant assets and assess those assets. Assess them based on their peer set and also on merit. Understand their financial and operational performance. Yesterday, we had Stripe, WooCommerce, Shopify, Google Analytics, Google AdSense, Google AdMob, and QuickBooks Online. Now, available today, we are connecting business owners and, of course, providing buyers with insight into this information. With Amazon, BigCommerce, eBay, Lazada, Magento, Shopee. For those of you less familiar with Shopee and Lazada, they're the Amazon of Southeast Asia, or at least each one would be the respective Amazon of parts of Southeast Asia. Square, PayPal, and of course, as we start to understand both revenue and cost inputs to a business, we've connected to an additional cloud accounting software provider in Xero. And there's a lot more coming. We'll shortly be connected to Walmart, PrestaShop, FreshBooks, ChargeBee, Chargeify, Recurly, Sage, Zoho Books, and others. Flippa Invest will also take advantage of these new integrations. The power of performance data is now available. For more information on how this works, as well as to obviously see the integrations that we now have available, check out flippa.com/product/integrations. And we are launching an additional suite of services available to our customers now and in the future. You are now able to pay for an asset, subject to approval from the seller, of course, with cryptocurrency. Powered by Coinbase, Flippa will ensure the one-to-one exchange, and cryptocurrency payments on Flippa Deals is now available. In addition to that, we're going to make life a lot easier for the broker network and the M&A advisor network that Flippa partners closely with all over the world. We will soon offer a CRM integration. This will enable our brokers and advisors to tap straight into the Flippa buyer pool, where that buyer pool expresses interest in an asset, which is managed by a broker or M&A advisor, regardless of where they are. That prospective buyer will be connected directly with the broker, and that exchange will be made a lot easier. Hopefully that is music to the ears of our broker and advisory ecosystem around the world. We should also pay homage to the network of Flippa brokers and advisors in-house and we've expanded our team. For those of you who don't know, we fully manage deals between $250,000 and up to $50 million. This range of deals is what is now occurring on Flippa with the assistance of a network of experts around the world. These services are now accessible to you, and we encourage you to tap into our advisory network, regardless of where you are. As I've alluded to, we have advisors all over the world, from the US, Europe, Australia and Asia, and other places. And then finally, today we're announcing the expansion of our referrer and influencer program. Referrers can earn 30% on any successful referral. So 30% of Flippa's success fees are paid to you as a referrer. The referee, the seller, lists their business on Flippa. If that successfully sells, 30% of our success fee revenue is yours. In addition to that, we have an influencer program. If you have a community of 10,000 community members or more, Flippa will pay you 40% of Flippa's success fees in exchange for referring those business owners to us who are pursuing an exit. So the Advanced Referrer and Influencer program is now available. We encourage you to inquire. That's a lot to take in. We've talked about Flippa's expansion into not only a marketplace that enables you to buy and sell, but also a marketplace which enables you to raise capital or invest. We've added a dynamic off market, putting deal flow at your fingertips. We've talked about additional data integrations to help business owners list efficiently and sell quicker while helping buyers better understand the quality of an asset. We talked about a range of additional services. Thank you so much for tuning into Pulse 22. Buy, sell, raise, and invest.